Hi cool aunties and uncles, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to show you my travel essentials. So I'm going to talk about just kind of like my tips and tricks and just what I have in my travel essentials so that I can pack efficiently and feel like I have everything that I need for my trip. Let's get into it. I actually consider myself a really quick packer. So like if I'm going on like a weekend trip, I usually can pack like an hour before I'm supposed to leave. I've actually packed like 10 minutes before I've left for like a 2-night stay, which is a little stressful. So I'm going to talk about these travel essentials in 3 different tiers. The first bucket being an overnight stay or a weekend stay. Second being a 3 nights or longer stay. And then lastly, the international trips. So the first thing is going to be my toiletry bag. So I got this on Amazon and I actually first saw it on TikTok. It was one of the TikTok ads and they got me. But the reason I wanted this is because it's a lot more compact than my old one. I've used my old one for years. I'll show this to you later on. Still good, but I wanted something smaller and compact. The cool thing about this is that when you unzip it, it will open up really wide so you can kind of see everything that you want. So just kind of like open it up and kind of dig around. It's like fake leather, I'm assuming. So it feels really nice. It comes with 2 zippered pockets and then like 2 open pockets that you can put things in. I've been liking this so far. I'm still trying to figure out how to efficiently pack this so that it's not like super bulky. I'll have this in my Amazon storefront so that you can check it out if you want it. So I'll show you my old case. This is the second version that I've had of this style. First one just got dirty, so I replaced it, but I've been using this style bag probably for like 5 years, for a really long time. You can see it's pretty wide and this can kind of expand. So I did like this because you can store a lot of stuff, and I use this a lot in my international trips when I had to really bring a lot of toiletries. So the cool thing about this, opens up, there's Velcro. It has a hook here so you can hook it onto a towel rack. It has a clear plastic pocket and then a mesh pocket. I usually kept my toothbrush in here so that it can kind of dry out. It has a pocket here. This actually broke, but whatever. And then it has these elastic bands around the edges so that you can organize it a little bit more. It can expand, it's like really big and can kind of hold a lot of stuff. So I did really like this, but like I said, I wanted something more compact. I may just still keep this for when I'm going on longer trips and I know that I'll need more toiletries. So next I'll talk about these silicone travel toiletry bottles. I've had a few of these over the years. Smaller bottles, you can really squeeze out the product once you're running out. Comes in, I think there's like 4 in the pack, and it comes with labels. There's like sunscreen, shampoo, forgot the other ones, but that's really convenient. Pretty easy to clean as well. I like these way better than the plastic bottles because like I said, you can squeeze out the product more easily than, this is not one that you have to squeeze, but in comparison to this, where it like doesn't really bend, you can really squeeze this out. So I'll talk about these. This is my hair oil that I just filled a little spray bottle. To be honest, this spray doesn't really work well with my hair oil because it's a little bit thicker, but it kind of drips out, so it's fine. Have this, which I got from Target. This is for my MAC cleansing oil, and this actually will spray onto the hand. I think because the oil is thinner, so I've been really happy with this because you can just spray it into your palm and then, you know, get to cleansing. I'll highlight a few other travel bottles. I have my hairspray. I really like this Nexus hairspray. I feel like it holds my curls well but doesn't feel crunchy. This is my dry shampoo that I use, Not Your Mother's Clean Free. Next travel essential is Poo-Pourri, especially if you're traveling with friends. Some people are embarrassed about poop in. Luckily, my friends and I are pretty open about it, so we just keep it in the bathroom so we can use it as they please. I love this because it's so small. You can carry them in your purse as well if you want to use it while you're out in public. Next, I have the Tide to Go pen. I usually need this because I always spill on myself, traveling or not, always spilling something on my shirt, so these are great to have while you're traveling. I have Q-tip. This was from the travel section at Target, and then I just keep refilling them when I run out with my regular stock. So next, I have this cute little wet brush hair that I got from Ulta. I actually have the full size one, but this is great when I do have to wash my hair during travel. I have a comb in here. I also have a shoe horn. You guys, if you don't have a shoe horn at home, like I didn't have one for the longest time, probably got this like maybe a year or two ago. Oh my gosh, it makes putting on your shoes so much easier. I am the type that doesn't untie and tie my shoes only when I need to and necessity. So even if like my shoes have laces, I'll just kind of slip them off and slip them on. And this helps me do it easily without, I don't know, like, you know, when you put your finger on the back of your shoe to try to like basically do what a shoe horn does, and then you like scratch your finger. I have this little case that comes with my nail clipper and a pair of scissors and Purell wipes. I got this plastic case from Daiso. Daiso is great to find these like little cases so you can kind of keep everything organized. I'll show you these scissors, super convenient. Looks like this, and then you can expand and then become scissors. And it's just great because when you're in a hotel room and you need scissors, if you don't have them, then you're gonna have to like go downstairs to the lobby and they won't let you bring the scissors with you. So you have to cut whatever you need to cut in the lobby. So this is great to have. Then I have another case. This I also got from Daiso. But what this is like all of my dental stuff minus my toothbrush, because my toothbrush is pretty large. Floss in there, and then my toothpaste, and then my tongue scraper, which I love. Yeah. Here's my perfume, my deodorant. Yeah, this is my essentials bag. And then to zip it up, you do this little number, and then it has like a little carrying case. So this toiletry bag is what I'm gonna bring to every single trip that I go on, whether it be the overnight trip or my international trip. I always have this pack. If I'm going to travel, this is all ready to go, and the only thing I need to check before I leave is to make sure things are refilled. That cuts out, I would say like in like 30 minutes to 45 minutes out of a packing time, because this is already ready to go. So the next thing that I'm going to bring on every single trip is my makeup. Also got this case from Amazon. A little bit about my makeup routine. It's very low maintenance. So I have the main things that I am going to use and I use every single day. I don't usually put eyeshadow on, so I don't have those extra makeup palettes that I need to bring. So these are like really my essentials. I really love this case because it's all, again, very compact. It has like a little handle, but I'll show you quickly what this looks like. You know, makeup bags are usually dirty because of the makeup, so please excuse that. But you open it up, mesh pocket here, a mesh pocket here that I don't really use. You open it up, and these are my makeup essentials. You'll see the brushes. This is like all that I use. And there's still room if I do want to bring contour, which I only really do on like special occasions. It'll still fit in here with my beauty blender as well. Again, very compact. Yes, love this thing. I also always bring some sort of insulated water bottle. Love cold water, so I always bring this along, and it's on brand with Auntie Boba. My toiletry bag and my makeup bag are the two bags that I'm gonna always bring for any trip, whether it be overnight or my international trip. Those two bags are always coming along. So next I'm going to talk about the trips that are 3 nights or longer. So this is where you might want a few extra things to make your travel comfortable. So I recently got this travel bin where it has all my travel stuff so that it's all in one place. I can go there when I'm packing and it'll have everything in here. It's helped tremendously. So first I have wired headphones. I'm going to bring this if I have a long flight where they have the TVs on the seat. The ones that the airline provides are usually terrible and the sound quality sucks. I like to bring these so that I have a better movie watching experience for a long flight. It usually is in this little pouch. I actually have another pair of headphones that has this lightning port so that if my AirPods die, I can still listen to music on my phone. When you're going on a trip with friends, or if you're going on a work trip where you know you have all of your electronics with you, I like to bring an extension, a power, what is this? Power strip. I like to bring a power strip because it has the 2 plugs, but this also has USB ports in here. So when I've traveled for work, I've had to like charge my computer, my phone, my Apple Watch. If I bring my speaker with me, they can all charge at the same time. Love bringing this. And if you're traveling with friends, it's nice because there's not a lot of plugs in hotel rooms. So you just have to take up one and you can charge everything. I will sometimes bring a battery. It depends on what the trip is for. If I know I'm going to be sightseeing, if I'm going to be using my camera a lot on my phone, I like to bring this. But if I know I'm just like visiting someone, like I'm not going to be using my phone a lot or GPS a lot, I won't really bring it because this is kind of heavy. I know there's lighter ones, but phone doesn't die very often. Next, if you know if it's going to rain where you're traveling to, I have this umbrella. This carabiner actually didn't come with this. This umbrella, it's like super small. I'm not gonna open it, I'm not gonna open the umbrella, but you can see super small, bear it to my head. For when it's hotter weather, it is a fan. And it'll turn off if you hit it and it doesn't hurt. It's also a power brick. Next, if you're going to a destination that has water and you need a waterproof case, works pretty well. Only thing is once it starts getting wet, it can get kind of dirty and like your picture's clear enough, but it's fine. If you're traveling with friends, like let's say a bachelorette party or just like a girls trip, I always bring a speaker so that when we're getting ready, we can listen to music. This is only, well, back then it was like $20 on Amazon, and this has been really handy. I mean, it's not the best sound, but it does get really loud and it's been like super convenient, and it's small enough for you to travel and put this in your bag without it being a nuisance. I always travel with this if like I'm going on a trip with like my friends. Just need to like hype ourselves up. So lastly, we're going to talk about international trips. If I was going on an international trip, I would probably bring everything that I just talked about plus these. The first thing I would bring is medicine, especially international trips. If you are used to a certain medicine, it might not be available abroad. I like to bring the medicine that I'm used to taking so that if there's an emergency, you have it with you. The reason I don't usually bring it, my 1 week trip, if I'm like really sick with like a cold or something, I know I could probably buy it wherever I'm at. Sometimes I'll bring like painkiller just to have it if like I have a headache. I'll bring the medicine if I know I can't like access the type of medicine that I'm used to taking. And I got this case from the Dollar Tree. This is cool. Then I have this pouch that has all of my international travel plugs. These white ones go to my Apple products. I have these black ones that actually came with the power strip that I showed earlier. These came in a set. So it's great because like if you're traveling internationally and need these plugs, you can actually just plug this US plug into here, and then you don't need an adapter for all of your other devices. Yeah, this just converts it. This pouch, it's going to have some of my other cables in here. If I'm going on a longer trip and I need different cables, I'll just bring this whole pouch If I'm going on like a weekend trip, sometimes I'll just bring this charger. It just really depends on what the nature of my vacation is going to be. Similar to my toiletries bag, this is already put together and all set so that if I am traveling, just grab it and go. Again, super convenient to just have a bin that has everything in one place, and sometimes I will even buy an extra plug that will stay in here so that I'm not forgetting the plug, not like running around just trying to get everything that I need from all the different places that it lives. Since I do travel a lot, it just is so convenient and really cuts down the time that it takes for me to pack every single time. So those are all of my travel essentials for the different scenarios. So whether it be I'm just doing an overnight trip or a long international trip. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and found this useful. A lot of these items are going to be on my Amazon storefront, which will be in my video description. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions on my travel accessories, but thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.